When the weather gets cold and you need to keep warm, you could go and buy an expensive pair of earmuffs from a shop, or you could make them yourself for almost nothing, using some leftover tweed fabric that I had, some old tights for stuffing, a girl's hairband, a bit of felted wool fabric from an old blanket, and then just using a plate and a screwdriver and a pen. So all you need to do, take the plate, lay it face down with the pen, mark around it, and then cut it out. So for this I need to make a circle to go on the inside of the earmuff and just cut it out to size, which will go in the middle. And now I have to make a circle of stitching so that I can draw that up and pull it in so that I can actually stuff it. I've used a big sewing stitch so that I can actually gather up the fabric simply by pulling the thread tighter and tighter as I go along. So the next thing to do is to stuff it, and I'm using a pair of old tights. So just roll these into a bit of a ball and put them inside the earmuff like that. But I now need to have the hairband, which is going to keep the two earmuffs on my head. I have made a little hole at the end of each side. You're going to need to get the needle through the hole, then begin to gather all this in, whilst at the same time catching the thread through the hole. I've now secured the end of the hairband in the earmuff, but to keep it in place, I'm going to put this little circle over there, and this can just be stitched on, again, using a needle and thread. We'll do exactly the same thing for the other side. There we have a wonderful pair of earmuffs made from scraps of fabric, really for nothing. And they're really warm as well.
Toasty.